Sailaja Madam is the guest and judge for the today's event. All of you give big clap to her. Come over the stage, madam. Hello.
Hi.
So let us start today's moral story, English Giraffe teachers moral storytelling competition. Let us start with boys. First, may I call upon A. Shravan Kumar Reddy. All of you give a big clap to him. So before starting, tell your name, your school, then you start.
Good evening to all my respected coaches and all my dear friends. My name is K. Shravan Kumar Reddy. I am studying 9th class from Sri Raju High School. Today I would like to tell about Giraffe's moral story. Once upon a time there was a white king and a black king. Both are equal in power and strength, and they are also enemies to each other. They moved opposite direction of the world and fought many number of wars around the world. Finally, each one conquered half of the world. The White King started White Kingdom and the Black King started Black Kingdom. People under their rule are living very happily. People under their rule are living very happily. One day, the both kings dreamt that they had become the empire to the entire world. To fulfill their dream, they waged a war around the world against each other by saying, "Hey, White King, I will become the empire to the entire world. Hey, Black King, I only become the empire to the entire world." But both kings are equal in strength and power. The war couldn't end in days, weeks, months, and years. People have suffered a lot due to war difficulties. One day, the people have gone to battlefield to request kings. Please stop, oh kings, oh brave men, please stop the war. Please stop the war. We have no food to eat, no clothes to wear, no house to live. Please stop the war and take care of us. What? Stop the war. Live a compressed life. No. A warrior will fight and win until he win the match. Unless still one of us will become the empire to the entire world, we will not stop the war. Gratitude people finally praise to God. God created spotless giraffes and sent them from heaven to the earth. To reduce war difficulties to the people. Giraffes came to the kings and said that giraffes came to the kings and said that to quickly remove war difficulties to the people. Now onwards we too have to participate in the war. We jump 4 squares. We will beat the enemies with our head and kick the enemies with our legs. If capturing the opponent king is also a win. If White King goes to Black King's home and Black King goes to White King's home, is also a win. Saying so, Giraffe started a new kind of war. A big war was held in between White King and Black King. Giraffe's White King moved elephants, giraffes, soldiers, queen chess game. Giraffe chess game. Giraffe chess game. Giraffe chess game make children very intelligent, developing attitude and keep away from dry attitude. Children start singing tall tall giraffe, tallest giraffe out of the jungle, make me a winner. Jumping, 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 giraffe chess playing. Moral: like kings in the story, children have to to fulfill their dreams. If they fail in attempt, don't worry and do again and again like Black King in the story. This is the story. This is the moral of Giraffe chess game.
Yes, Ravan Kumar. Yes, Babu.
9th class.
Next we have VV Shai Rishan Reddy. With action you can tell. Action just a person.
My name is Vella Venkata Rishan Reddy. I am in grade 2. My school name is Paglista School. I will start the story. Giraffe small story I will tell. Once upon a time there lived a black king and a white king. They were equal in power and strength. They were enemies and the white king started to make the white king world and black king started to the black king world. Then in the next day they start the war. The war did not stop in months, years. Later the people got so many problems. Then the people go to king's place where the war. They oh kings, brave men, please stop the war and take care of us. What? Compromise life? No. I will win the war and empire to entire world. Next day, the people go to the heaven and pray to the God. Oh God, the kings were not stopping the war. They said then the God brave giraffes and giraffes come to heaven to farm earth. Then they meet the kings. They asked the kings, we can participate in the war. They said okay. Then the white king starts moving rook and knight and bishop and pawn all powers and move and go to black king home and won the war. The black king lose. The black king is who lose in the war. I am white king. I lose in the war. I will uprightly win for you. Then next day the war did not stop. The war I will come again and again. The war will till entire to empire world. Then the moral of the story is like the children like kings. The children did not when they out they did not worry about the game. Next day they will win.
Yes, all of you give big clap. Second clap. Go clap. Next. V. Ishwar. What's your clap, Babu? With action you can tell.
Good evening to all, respected coaches and madams and dear friends. My name is Ishwar. I am studying 9th standard in Royal Sima High School. Now I like to speak about Giraffe's moral story. Once upon a time, there was a white king and a black king. Both are equal in power and strength. and they are also enemies to each other. They moved opposite direction and fought many number of wars around the world. Finally, each one conquered half the world. Then White King started White Kingdom, Black King started Black Kingdom. One day, both kings as dreamed as emperor to the entire world. To fulfill their dreams, both the kings waged wars against each other by saying, "Hail, White King! I will defeat you in the war, and I will become emperor to the entire world. Hail, Black King! I will crush you in the war, and I will become emperor to the entire world." As both kings are equal in power and strength, the war could not end days, months, and years. People suffered a lot with the unending war. One day, people went to the battlefield and requested to the kings, kings, oh brave men, please stop the war. We have no food to eat. We have no clothes to wear. We have no house to live. Please stop the war and take care of us." But the kings denied and said, "What? Stop the war? Live a compromised life? No. Only coward compromise in life, whereas a warrior always fights to win in the war. Until one of us become emperor to the entire world, this war never ends." Desperate and destitute people prayed God for help. God created spotless giraffes and sent from heaven to earth. Giraffes met the both kings and said, "O kings, O brave men, to make you one of you as winner, we do small participants in the war. We jump 4 squares. We kick enemies with the legs. We beat enemies with the neck. O kings, here onwards, capture the opponent king is also win. And also, White King goes to Black King's home, or Black King goes to White King's home is also win." Giraffes, by saying this to kings, restarted new kind of war. Big war held between White King and Black King. White King with their elephants, soldiers, camels, horses, giraffes and queen. So go forward so intelligently. Finally, White King reaches Black King's home, and White King won the war, and he achieved his dream and became emperor to the entire world. Finally, Black King is the loser. While leaving battlefield, "Hey, White King, today I will lose, and I agree for that, and I will appreciate your win. I will come again and again, and again, until I win the war, and I will become emperor to the entire world." In the memory of giraffes, children make giraffe toys and play 68 square giraffe chess game with winning attitude and keep away draw attitude. And children start singing, "Tall, tall giraffe, tallest giraffe, out of jungle, make me a winner, jumping, jumping, giraffe chess playing, jumping, jumping, giraffe chess playing, jumping, jumping, giraffe chess playing." Moral: like the kings, children achieve his dreams. If we lose in the dream, like Black King, don't lose that. Again and again, practice and try. This is the moral of Giraffe chess. Thank you to all for giving this opportunity.
Next, we have K. Rohit Kumar Reddy.
Good evening to all, respected teachers, chief guest and my dear friends. My name is K. Rohit Kumar Reddy, studying 10th class in Sri Raju High School. Today I would like to tell the moral story of Giraffe chess. Once upon a time, there was a White King and a Black King. Both are equal in power and strength, and they are also enemies to each other. They moved opposite direction and fought many wars against each other. Each one conquered half the world. Then White King started White Kingdom and Black King started Black Kingdom. People under their rule are living very happily. One day, both of the kings dreamt as the emperor to the entire world. To fulfill their dreams, they waged war against each other by saying, "Hey, White King, I will defeat you in the war and I will become emperor to the entire world. Hey, Black King, I only defeat you in the war and I will become emperor to the entire world." As both the kings are equal in power and strength, the war couldn't end in days, months and years. People suffered a lot with the unending war. One day people went to the battlefield and requested the kings, kings, "O brave men, please stop the war. We have no food to eat. We have no house to live. We have no clothes to wear. Please stop the war and take care of us." Both the kings denied and said, "What? Stop the war. Compromise? No, only coward compromise. A brave man always fight against and win the war. Unless until one of us become the emperor of the world, this war never ends." This deceptive and gratitude people prayed God. God sent spotless giraffes from heaven to earth. And giraffes met the kings and said to make you one of you as a winner. We have came here and from today onwards we also participate in the war. They are, from here onwards capture the opponent's king is also a win. And also white king goes to the black king's house and black king goes to the white king's house is also a win. So Giraffe restarted a new kind of war. Giraffe big war held between white king and black king. White king moved with elephants, with camels, horses, giraffes, queen and soldier intelligently and reached black king's house and won the war. White king became the emperor to the entire world and achieved his dream. Finally, black king, the loser, said, "Ray, white king, today I lost. Tomorrow I will come. Again we will make war between and I will become emperor to the entire world." To quickly finish the war and to quickly problems to the people, the giraffes fought very bravely and wounded very badly. The wounds later turned into the brown colored patches. In the memory of giraffes, made children started making giraffes toys and playing a 68 square giraffe chess game. Kids started singing, "Tall, tall giraffe, tallest giraffe, out of the jungle, make me a winner. Jumping, 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 giraffe chess playing." The moral of the story is, like kings, we have to achieve our dreams. If fail to win, we have to try again and again and again to win. Is the moral in the giraffe chess story.
All of you big clap. Next, we have fifth student G. Jashwant. There. Six boys. Hey, Babu.
Good evening to one and all. I am Jashwant, studying 10th grade in Narayana Technical School. My hobbies are reading books and drawing pictures. I want to become an IAS officer. Very pleasant evening to all who came here, respected parents, our coach and our judge. Today I am going to say the moral story of Giraffe chess. Once upon a time, there was a white king and black king. Both are equal in power and strength, and they are also enemies to each other. They went opposite directions and fought many number of wars. Finally, each one conquered half of the world. Then white king started white kingdom, black king started black kingdom. One day, both the kings dreamt as emperor to the entire world. To fulfill their dreams, both the kings waged war against each other by saying, "Ray white king, I will defeat you in the war and I will become emperor to the whole world. Ray black king, I will defeat you in the war and I will become emperor to the whole world." As the both kings are equal in power and strength, the war could not end in days, weeks, months, years. People are suffering a lot with unending war. People went to the battlefield and requested the king, "Oh king, oh brave man, please stop the war. We have no clothes to wear, no food to eat, no house to live. So please stop the war and take care of us." But kings denied it and said, "What stop the war? Leave a compromise in life. Only coward compromise in the war, whereas warrior fight for the win. Unless until one of us become an emperor, this war never ends." Desperate and dispute, people went near the god and prayed. Then God created spotless giraffes and sent the giraffes from heaven to the earth to remove the war difficulties and to make one of the kings as winner, the Giraffe met both the kings and said, O kings, O brave men, we too shall be participate in the war to remove war difficulties to the people and make you one of us win. We jump four squares, we kick with our legs, we kick enemies with our legs, we throw enemies with our neck. Now onwards, uh, White King goes to Black King home, he is also a win. And Black King goes to White King home, he is also a win. And from and capturing opponent king is also a win. Then both the giraffes played both sides and fight very bravely. Then White King started to think and he moved all the pawns, knights and queen towards the Black King's home. Finally, he reached the Black King home. And the White King won the war and Black King lost the war. The Black King, while leaving the battlefield, he said that, brave White King, today I lost the war. I agree that. I appreciate you for win. But I will come again and again until I win the war. Be ready for the war. And he went to the jungle. As the giraffes help the people and to remove the war difficulties, they badly wounded. Now the wounds are become as brown spots on the body. To remember the giraffes, people made the giraffes as toys and playing 68 square giraffes drawless. The moral of the story is, like kings in the story, we should also fulfill our dreams. We should not think when we fail, we lost it. We should not give up. Again and again, we should want to try it. And the people are singing, tall, tall giraffe, tallest giraffe, out of the jungle, make me the winner. Jumping, jumping, giraffes playing. Jumping, jumping, giraffes playing. Thank you.
Yes, all of you, big clap. Now, sixth, G. Lavin.
Lavin, sir.
Lavin. Name itself Win. Very good.
Good evening everyone. My name is Lavin Kumar. I am studying 6th class in Sri Technical School. Today I will tell Giraffe just story in English. Once upon a time they were living a white king and a black king. They were equal in strength, power. The white king started white kingdom. The black king started the black kingdom. They start the war.
Okay, all of you give claps to him. So far, among boys, Giraffe chess moral story competition finished. Now we have girls. KV Lakshmi. Yes, she directs.
Good evening to all. My name is K.V. Lakshmi. I am studying in 9th class in Sri Arvind Integral School. Once upon a time, there was a white king and a black king. They both are equal in power, strength, and they both are enemies too. One day, they both kings started fighting and they moved in opposite direction. They fought all the wars in the world and they conquered half of the world. And white king started white kingdom and black king started black kingdom. One day, the both kings dreamt as both one king conquered full of the world, but the both kings waged a war against to each other. They suffered the battlefield as well very successfully, but the people was very they suffered a lot, and people consult the kings. People request the kings, oh brave men and oh kings, please stop the war and please stop the war. food to eat, no house to live, and no clothes to wear. No, we have to stop the war. No, we will not compromise. And the people went to the God and pray the God. Finally, the giraffes come to the heaven from to the earth, and the giraffes started fighting, and they jumped four squares and kicked the enemies with legs. And the giraffes started very successfully fight between the Viking and Black King. At last, the Viking win, and the Black King went leaving the battlefield. Black King said, "Hooray, Viking! I am leaving the battlefield. I will appreciate the winning of you. I will appreciate your win, but I'll come back again and again until at last I will win." And the Black King go to the forest. In the memory of Giraffe chess, the people make a Giraffe toys and play the 68 Giraffe chess program. And at last, Giraffes make a successful to the Viking. And the moral of the story is like we have to win in the life, and if we last in our achievements, we have to try again and again. And the people sing tall, tall giraffe, tallest giraffe, out of jungle, make me a winner, jumping, 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 giraffe just play. Thank you all.
Okay, all of you give a hand. Next we have PC Lalitya.
Good evening, my friends. My name is Lalitya. Today I am saying Giraffe chess game moral story in English. Once upon a time there was White King and Black King. Both are equal in power and strength. Equal in power and strength. Both are enemies to each other. They moved opposite direction and fought number of wars. Number of wars. One conquered half the world. White King started White Kingdom and Black King started Black Kingdom. People under their rule and living very happily. One day, both kings have dreams. And has an emperor to the entire world to fulfill their dreams. And both kings are saying, "Hey Viking, I will defeat you and I will become an emperor to the entire world. Alright, Black King, I only defeat you and I will become an emperor to the entire world. Become emperor world." One day people suffered. One day people goes to battlefield and people request the kings, oh brave men, please stop the war and take care of us. Take care of us. God, take care of us. Kings said, "What? Stop the war. Compromise your life. No, only compromise in the war." Finally, people prayed God for help. God creates countless giraffes to send heavy and to earth. Giraffes met both kings and kings.